Health Tips presents the truth behind celery juice for skin health, a podcast talk show.
Today we're peeling back the layers on a trending wellness topic, celery juice and its impact on skin health. Have you tried celery juice before?
I have, actually. It feels like everyone on social media is raving about it. But I always wonder, is it really a miracle cure for skin issues or just another health fad?
That's such a good question. There are so many claims about celery juice clearing acne, reducing inflammation, and giving you a glow. But is there any real science behind these claims?
From what I've seen, celery is rich in vitamins like K and C, and it does have antioxidants. But does drinking the juice actually translate into better skin? Or is it just a placebo effect?
That's the million-dollar question. Some dermatologists say the hydration from celery juice could help, since staying hydrated is good for your skin. But you could get the same effect from just drinking water, right?
Exactly. And let's be honest, celery juice can taste a bit earthy. Not everyone is a fan. I tried drinking it first thing in the morning, and it felt more like a punishment than a treat.
I totally get that. The idea of starting your day with a green, slightly bitter drink is not everyone's cup of tea, literally. But I guess that's the price for glowing skin these days.
Some people swear by it, though. I read stories where people saw improvements in their eczema or acne after consistently drinking celery juice. But it's hard to know if that's from the juice or other lifestyle changes.
Absolutely. Plus, everyone's skin is different. What works for one person might not work for another. There's also the risk of expecting too much from a single food.
Right. I always say, there's no magic bullet in skincare. A balanced diet, enough sleep, and proper skincare routines are still the basics.
Speaking of routines, do you think celery juice could be a good addition, or is it just overhyped?
I think if you like the taste and it fits your lifestyle, go for it. But if you're forcing it down for the sake of perfect skin, it might not be worth it. Besides, stress about drinking celery juice could do more harm than good.
That's a great point. Sometimes the stress of following strict wellness trends can actually backfire. Have you noticed how these trends often come with a long list of rules?
Oh yes, like drink only on an empty stomach or don't mix with other juices. It gets so complicated. I once felt guilty for having coffee before my celery juice. What a wild world we live in.
The pressure can get intense. It's almost like celery juice became a morning ritual that defines your commitment to wellness.
And yet, there's not much solid evidence that it's a miracle worker. Most experts agree that while celery is healthy, its juice isn't a replacement for medical treatments or balanced nutrition.
Exactly. If you're already eating plenty of fruits and veggies, adding celery juice is just a drop in the bucket. But if it motivates you to make healthier choices overall, maybe that's its real superpower.
That's a positive way to look at it. Sometimes, starting with one healthy habit can lead to others, like eating more greens or cutting back on sugar.
So true. But I do wonder, do you think the trend would be as popular if celery juice wasn't so Instagrammable?
Probably not. There's something about a bright green drink in a mason jar that makes people want to show it off. Maybe the glow comes from all the social media filters.
I love that. Maybe we're all just chasing that filtered look in real life. But back to celery juice, do you think there are any downsides to drinking it every day?
Well, for most people, it's safe in moderation. But it is high in sodium, so drinking a lot might not be ideal for those watching their salt intake. And of course, if you have allergies or certain health conditions, it's best to check with your doctor.
Good reminder. Sometimes we forget that even healthy foods can have side effects if overdone. Plus, juicing removes most of the fiber, which is actually really good for digestion and skin health.
That's a big one. Eating whole celery gives you fiber, but juicing it takes that away. Fiber is underrated when it comes to healthy skin, don't you think?
Absolutely. Fiber helps keep your gut happy, and there's a growing connection between gut health and skin clarity. It's like a hidden superpower for your complexion.
So maybe instead of just juicing, we should be snacking on celery sticks more often, or dipping them in hummus, way tastier.
Now you're talking. That sounds like a wellness trend I can get behind. It's all about balance and finding what works for you, not just following the latest hype.
Exactly. Wellness shouldn't feel like a chore. If celery juice makes you feel good, great. But it's not the only path to healthy skin.
And at the end of the day, glowing skin comes from a combination of good habits. Hydration, nutrition, sleep, and maybe a little less stress about the latest trends.
Couldn't agree more. So are you going to keep drinking celery juice or switch back to coffee in the mornings?
Honestly, I might stick to coffee. Maybe I'll add a celery stick on the side and call it even.
That's innovation. For anyone listening, remember, your skin is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Experiment, but don't get caught up in the hype.
And if you do try celery juice, let us know. Did you notice a difference, or was it just another green drink in your day?
We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep glowing in whatever way works for you. And maybe skip the celery juice guilt.
That's a wrap for today. Stay curious, stay healthy, and don't forget to enjoy your skincare journey, celery or not.